Teen Runaway, Season 2, Chapter 1, Millie's Downfall. One cold winter morning, Major wakes up and tries to get a hold of his sleeping wife. Babe, something is wrong. Babe, silent. But she is a heavy sleeper, so she ignores his cries. So then silence fell. Rebecca wakes up as the house is never quiet, especially in her bedroom, as Major always snored. She wakes up to see her husband sprawled out on the floor and starts to cry and bawl. She has to tell her children that their father has passed, on Christmas nonetheless. To see them all broken over it, it killed her, as she felt guilty. If only she woke up 5 minutes earlier, maybe she would have been able to save him. They had to bury him in the backyard, so he's always with his family. One day, Millie and Rebecca are out mourning Major by his grave. Millie is in tears and distraught over losing her father. Rebecca tells her that she loves her and everything will be okay. A couple weeks go by, but Millie is becoming more distant than normal, especially when there's only her and her mother, Rebecca, living at the house now. So Rebecca tells Millie, why don't you have Kelly move in? You know, your best friend? Maybe she can bring that light back into your life. She accepted and called Kelly over, and then she arrives, and now Millie and Kelly are inseparable. Millie confides in Kelly, saying she doesn't know how to cope with the loss of her father. He was the one who taught me to be strong. How can I be? And how can I when my foundation of strength crumbled beneath me? Now I'm in the dark and the cold basement of life. Kelly said, I understand your loss. Here's a number to the guy I know named James Punk. He can help you more than I can, but I will always provide moral support. Once she picked up her phone to talk to James, little did Millie know this would be the end of her free will. Weeks have passed and Millie has been pretending to go to school, coming home at weird hours at night. Her mom confronts her about it. She brushes it off and ignores her. She said to Kelly that she ignored her mom like she did her dad. Millie blamed Rebecca for the death of her father. She said that she should have heard his cries. One day, Millie doesn't come home at all to Rebecca's house. So Rebecca asked Kelly, she said that Millie moved in with a boyfriend and that she couldn't bear to live in the house with a murderer and where her father's death took place. Millie becomes closer to James, and he starts to offer her more potent drug, cocaine. James tells Millie that his dealer gives him a bunch to sell to people that want it. Millie lives with James and his dealer because she had nowhere else to go, and no job. James' dealer tells Millie to live there, but she must provide sexual favors to the customers that he brings in, as well as himself. Whenever he said no, the dealer would beat her and take what he wanted anyways. So Millie is at the point she is hooked and addicted. She's trading her body for drugs. At this point, Millie's looks are deteriorating. She's losing weight, sunken face, her hair's falling out, her outfits are questionable to say the least. She has to recruit other sellers as well as sell herself to get more customers to buy drugs from the dealer. About 3 months go by. On a cold winter night, Millie is feeling so nauseous that she can't hold any food down. She goes to the bathroom, throws it up all day long, every hour on the hour. James, seeing that she's clearly sick, goes to her aid, takes her to the hospital, and finds out that she's pregnant. They tell her that her babies are healthy, for now. She's shocked and says, I'm sorry, babies? So she tells James she needs to go home, as she remembered the last man she slept with was the dealer. She arrives home and sits at the table with the dealer and asks him, how does he feel about kids? To which he replies, I don't want any. She was taken aback and said that she was pregnant. She said, I don't want you to have the kids. She corrects him and says, kids, I'm having quadruplets. He freaks and said, no, get rid of them. She said, I don't believe in abortions, as my father never aborted my older sister, Ruby. I was raised to take care of what's mine. He goes to put his hands on her once more. James stands there and punches him. He's always liked Millie. He finally decides it's time to stand up for her. The dealer knocks both of them out, puts Millie in the car, and drives. A thud you can hear, and he drives away. Millie wakes up on a cold sidewalk. only to be left stranded in Brindleton Bay. With only $50 to her name, she ended up getting rid of James for disobedience, and her best friend Kelly dies of an overdose. Now, Millie is strung out, going through cocaine withdrawals, lost so much weight that it's freezing outside. She is all alone with her inner demons. Her mom keeps calling her phone to try and find her daughter. Of course, by this point, Millie realized her mom was never to blame, that she was only grieving her late father. She doesn't know how to tell her mom that she's sorry. She doesn't know how to explain all that has happened. So she silenced her phone, goes to the nearest Department of Sim Services, and applies for Sim stamps, in hopes of being able to, at the very least, provide food for her kids. While there, she finds a newspaper that shows that her best friend Kelly ended up dying from her addiction. So now she's scared more than ever to get clean and raise her babies. She wants to do it for James, for Kelly, and more importantly, for her dad. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimmy if you're new here. If you missed the beginning of the episode, I gave you the backstory of this lovely character here. As you all well know her, her name is Millie. She is Major's teen daughter. If you missed the last episode, we lost Major, and Millie was distraught for it. She missed her father, and he died on Christmas nonetheless, so it's very hard for them to deal with. Trigger warnings and disclaimers for at least a couple episodes, because it's going to be based on Millie's backstory, and so if those do trigger you, I highly suggest that you don't watch this series, because it's going to be about drugs, sex, basic like prostitution kind of thing. It's going to be about overdose and non-consensual sex, basically. That's the nice way to put it. And basically, it's for a storyline. I tend to do things more realistic in some ways. If you guys have not seen any of my older stories, I highly suggest that you go back and watch them on Watchpad under Kimberly Maisie, because those show the side that I normally am. This is just my family-friendly channel. But I wanted a series that's more not safe for work kind of thing, just so I can appear to all my clients. So I can appear to all my subscribers. Example, my best friend, she loves this kind of stuff. She likes the drama, the messiness of this kind of thing. And personally, I do too. It's not saying that I condone any of this stuff, like the drugs, the sex, prostitution, none of that. I don't condone any of it. But it's for story purposes. So it's real life, it's what happens in life. So I want to portray life in The Sims, as well as show that maybe, you know, there could be a happy ending in the end. We don't know until Millie's journey goes through. If you also missed the intro, you don't know that Millie is pregnant. She is pregnant with quadruplets. I will not spoil the genders for you guys, but just know that she's got 4 little babies growing in her, and she lives on the street, on this little plot of land right here. So, poor thing is going to be struggling, and it's freezing outside, okay? It's freezing, and it's going to snow today. But we got 1 day left, so if she can just get through the night, she'll be fine, because the next day it'll be spring, so. She's very tired, she's very hungry, she's only left with $50 to her name, but she does have all of this stuff in her inventory right here. I kept this for one reason. Let me explain. Firstly, all the camera equipment. This right here, I'm gonna get rid of, but I don't want to get the money from it. But we'll figure it out. All the camera equipment is for when I take poses, so that's not even for her. The pictures I kept, cause look, they're of her friends, her family. Like this is her and Kelly before she died. This was her and James, and then somewhere in here I think I have her and a dealer. Something, but she wants to remember the good in life, and this here is filled with stuff that she got when she moved, I think. Let's see if there's anything in it. Oh, there's stuff in here. Okay, well, this survived. So she got some stuff in there from her mom. She kind of took the box when she left and never came back, but there's some things in here she can sell if she needed to, but I'm trying not to sell any of this. I don't want her to sell none of this, so I'm just gonna keep it in there for right now. This right here, I'm gonna put out here. I want her to go and mourn her best friend. I don't want to like upset anybody. That's why I need to know if you guys are triggered by these things, and if you are, my advice is you don't watch this series. You know, it's life. Things like this happen a lot, and I can imagine, like, well, I can't say I can imagine. I can't imagine it, but um, I would imagine that people would be very heartbroken. They lost a child, their lover, their friend. It killed me a little bit, but we are going to go send her to sleep for a little bit in hopes of. She's so sad. I probably shouldn't have done that, but she's already sad anyway, so. I wish she had like some kind of covering or something. Is she in her? She's addicted to cocaine right now, and we're gonna get her into rehab. Cause she, as part of her stipulations that the DHR told her if she's gonna get, which reminds me, I have to give her a job. She needs to go get a welfare, job so that she can have money. And she's also in school, but we're gonna just cut. She's an F student right now. She's failing in school. Only $1,000 a week though. So you only get $100 a week. Well, she doesn't get it till tomorrow, so she's just gonna have to deal today. So is there anyone here? There's like no one here. They're not open yet. That's why. Okay. Well, we need to sleep a little bit longer, dear. I know it's cold outside. I know. But babe, you got her. She's not gonna go to school. No, you know what? Maybe there are other stipulations that she has to go to school. So we'll send her to school, actually. She can eat at school, too. They said she has to go to school now because that's the only way that she'll be able to keep her kid. New Year's? Yeah, she doesn't need the New Year's right now. So we're just gonna let her go to school, get her grades back up, and she ages up into a young adult and uh let me go and chill out. Can't do it till it's home. Come on, dear. Yeah, I can. Alright, this one, send command. Uh maintain them, kill them. Let's say he died from poison. Can I just kill him? A lot faster. Kills him. Poison. Yes. Alright. He died from poison, and her best friend died of an overdose. And she has a couple other friends that she does have. Her mom needs to fix the relationship. I forgot to do that, but right now they're like very low right now because, you know, she's also very angry with her because yeah, she's very angry with her too, but let's see. Ruby's her sister. Opie, Chibs, and Jack is sister. Kalani is sister-in-law. That's all that we have. Jennifer is a friend. Drug dealer, of course. I think now would be their relationship would be really hatred, of course. Like super uh despise kind of thing. And as far as romantic goes, it's like enemies. They don't like each other. So that's all fixed now. He's dead, so they can't have a romantic thing, but let's go release all the ghosts so that way his thing don't come up here anymore. Where can we go? Where am I at? Alright, here's me. Where's my house? Oh, it's over here. I think. Right? No, it's over here. Okay. Oh god, it's gonna be hard to see. Let's do, you know, let's get an urn for James, and then we can add it over to our thing. Alright, and then we can add his urn to this. You know, have like our family and friends here or something. And then we're going to put in here, murdered by the dealer. He tried to protect Millie and her unborn babies. R.I.P. James Hunt. There. And then, what was her name? Kelly what? Kelly Rosa. Let's fix that too, so we know their names. That's why I'm doing this. Rosa. All right, now we need to release all the ghosts. So do it this way. Release all ghosts. All these. Let them all go free. You know, let them go to the light or whatever you guys want to call it. Now they're all released. They're no longer in here anymore. But now let's go have her run around town for a little bit. And I think she ate at school. I think. I don't know. I didn't see it go up or not. So we're gonna walk around town to see if I can find anything to harvest. Like I said, I don't want her. Why is the thing not open? Is there no one here? Reset. Anybody coming? Oh, heck am I at? Oh. So apparently there's people over here at my house. I guess we go see who they are. She looks angry though. Did they bring no fruitcake or nothing? Usually they bring food, but not today, I guess. Send her home. There's no food here. You're dead, so you can't. Why did that happen? I don't have no clue. It's a bug right there. There's no one here, so we're just gonna close that out. Now, I swore we had food here, but it's not like opening. Is it not supposed to open? So what is the place to eat? Rebecca. Maybe she tried to talk to her mom. Who are you gonna try for baby with? You know what? Try for the baby. I'm curious to see who the baby will be. That's what I'm curious about. I know about y'all, but who the heck is she with? Like, her father just died. She's angry from craving cocaine, and she's 4 days addicted, and she's also mourning her best friend. So this poor girl is going through a lot. Also, I don't think if you guys noticed, but Millie has also changed a lot in her looks. When I did her cocaine makeover, it terrified me. How sickly she looked. Let's see what she's doing here. She's playing on her stuff. I want her to get into flower arrangement, but we need to get her some money. Not sure. We just have her do her homework, I guess. I think we just do painting. Poor thing. It's stuck out here in the cold. Doing her homework, because, you know, that's how life is. But she's so pregnant, you guys. She's got 22 hours left to give birth. So that's the other thing. I hope it comes spring soon, because if not, she's gonna get birth in the cold, and I think her baby's gonna get taken away from that. I don't know. I never had children doing this, but this is like her first real meal in days, because the store hasn't been open. So she's getting it done though. Beautiful. Can I buy? I could buy pet supplies. That's weird. Buy pet food and pet supplies. What's pet supplies? Oh, toys. Okay. I don't need none of that. So, thank you, but no thank you. So she learns how to make a veggie wrap burrito. So that's fun. Let's have her go work on some homework. Do makeup homework. That's a new one. Didn't know they could do that. She's trying to get her stuff. She's trying to get her stuff going. You know. Let's go and add a favorite. Breathe the frog. She's showing herself again. Is this her brother? Oh, his name is Grant. Lactose intolerant and has Asperger's syndrome. So he's autistic. He's super intelligent, but typically has difficulties with social skills, often have persuasive, absorbing interest of certain. He's lactose intolerant. She finds him as attractive and finds him as in Dreamland. So what is your, you find him interesting? Okay, cool. So why don't you just be friends with him? You know, you just got out of a long drug induced life, so it would be smart for you to not rush into anything right now, especially with 4 kids coming. So let's just have you, you know, make friends. Basically, that's all I wanted to do. 9. I got 100 for what? Oh yeah, I earned $100 for the. This is what she gets from DHR. We're gonna pay DHR money. She's always so sad. Like, she's going through a lot right now. Right now, we need to wait for her to get birth, and I don't know how much longer she's got because that's the day. Right, she is now in labor. Let's go and send her to the hospital. We're gonna send her alone. Callan and Keller. Cameron. We got Kate. And then finally, we got Chrissy. They put them all over here, too. We gave birth to 3 girls and a boy, you guys. Help me. Sure, we're gonna go with Ruby, and then once that gets done, we're gonna head home and end the episode. Hopefully she's not hungry now, but buy something. I don't even know if I can afford anything. Buy. So I guess I'll just go buy that. Go buy it. All she can afford, really. Let's go order some food. Alright, so let's order some. Let's do the cheap route for now. Just my that. Can't believe we got 3 little babies, y'all. I mean, not 3, 4 little babies. She's very cheerful. Alright, y'all. Well, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below your favorite part about the episode, and what do you think of Millie's backstory? Do you find it too triggering? Do you find that it's a good series? Do you guys want to see more of this series? This is Teen Runaway Season 2, Millie's story, so Millie's legacy. And this chapter currently is Millie's downfall. And I might do a few chapters. I'm not gonna probably do the screenshots like I normally do with my Strangerville series. So if you guys are expecting screenshots every episode, don't. It takes a lot of time to do. However, if I get my subscriber count up, I get more activity on my channel, I might go back to the previous videos that I do and add the little section of the intros to every video that I do. But right now, this is the only one in my mind I'm going to be doing the chapters on. I might write the chapters, but I won't put them in my videos. So if you guys want to see chapters, like written chapters, I might do it on my Watchpad, but only if I can get this video up to 100 likes. If I get 100 likes, I'll write the story down and put it on Watchpad. If I get more subscribers, if I get up to 250 subscribers, I will do more intros to this series only. So please leave that in mind, as well as don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified of all my lovely uploads. I upload 7 days a week, 10 videos a week, and once the series starts to die out, I'll probably upload maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Right now, I'm just getting a lot of channel stuff on there. I might do like a gaming day, like a board game, kind of sim board games or something, but I mean, leave some video suggestions down in the comments below that you guys would like to see, and I'll add it to my list of potential videos to make for when I run out of series. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.